Hello, Scrappy Peeps. Suzanna here today to share with you this. It's actually an International Scrapbook Day Challenge layout, and there's the challenge, so it's called Blowing Bubbles, and the challenge is to create a project with only round elements or circles, and you get a bonus, i.e. an extra entry to win a prize if you have 3 or more photos. So I have 3 or more photos. I have gutted the inside of this pattern paper, and I'm using the Bloom collection from Carta. And then ahead of time, I have pre-cut with various different size circle dies, 3 photos, and then a bunch of the pattern papers in order to make a cascade of circles. I will off camera stitch in black all the way around the edge of the frame. And so now I am just trying to lay out a pattern of a cascade of circles, my bubbles, that you can see that one photo of the peony is, it's got a black background. It's actually the shadow. I don't know how it ended up being black because we don't have a black wall. I think it's just shadow. And so it's very stark contrast to the white paper as well as the lighter colors. So they are bright colors, which really pops the black. But I want to subdue that just a little bit and have a balance of the black that's in that other large circle. And also based on the size of the circles, it sort of subdues that a little bit. I also want to have some variety of the size of circles as they cascade down the page. And so I am just arranging these so that they are pleasing to the eye and not disturbing. And some of the circles you can see are scalloped. Some of them have embossed stitching in there. So just a fun way to add texture to this. And of course, me being me, I will pop a few of them off again, just for some variety. So I've pretty much found the layout that I want. I need to cut off these elements that are going off the edge of the page, and I'm actually going to cut them to the edge of the white cardstock there. And because I am terrible at lifting things up and then getting them down, I am actually trying to put the adhesive directly underneath them, and then I will go back and solidify that with some liquid adhesive later. Some of these elements, as I said before, are being popped up. I have definitely 3 elements that are popped up, just again for that symmetry. So you saw the pink circle, and then this is the blue circle. So this is a challenge. It is for a cherry on top. So if you belong to the Cherry Crafters group, I have a folder over there. So I challenge you to complete this, and like I said, I do have a prize available. I will link you up to the in the description box down below to the Cherry Crafters group. If I can, I will link you directly to the folder. So this circle is just an outline, and so I've just filled it with white just for, I thought I was going to journal in there, but actually off camera I'm going to end up adding a chipboard piece from a stash that's sitting on my desk. I want to say that the chipboard piece is from a Pink Fresh Studio, and there's another Pink Fresh Studio outline of a circle, that yellow circle that will go down at the bottom, and you'll see that in the close-ups. So I actually end up journaling on this piece here, the yellow scallop piece, because this is about the first peony. So this is the same flower twice on the bush itself, and then once cut and put in a vase, whatever you call that. And so that is the story of every year. We cut the first one and bring it in the house and enjoy it, especially if the ants haven't gotten to it. So this is the 3rd element that I am popping up, and that is the inside of the flower there. I love that, and I love how it looks popped up against the page. So I'm going to add a few just small little trinkets. There are some great circle stickers, as well as that doily. I'm going to put some enamel dots, and just they're small details. I could have just watered down some acrylic and splashed some of that on there, or put a little bit of splashed some mist, but I like the perfectness of the circles. And so I think if I had added some mixed media, it would have added too much sort of grunge to my clean look here. But certainly if that's something that works for you, feel free to go ahead and do something like that as well. I mean, whatever, right? Anything goes. So I thought it was a fun challenge and a fun title blowing bubbles to go with it. So that is, yeah, I really love how, so normally if I've done this before with the circles cascading down the page. I also did circles all just on the outside. But what I like about this is when I've done this previously is I've had a narrow band of circles. And so there's been a lot of white space, but I like that this kind of fills the page a little bit more. It really needed it in order with the size circles that I chose to use. So when you're designing something similar, be mindful of the size circles that you do use, because with these larger circles, it obviously is going to take up more space on your page. So these are from, these letter stickers, they're gold foiled, are from Pink Fresh Studio from the last collection, actually second to last collection I think that they released. And then I'll use some more Pink Fresh Studio puffy stickers that says first up on top. So the close-ups are to follow. Again, this is a challenge for International Scrapbook Day over in the Cherry Crafters. Enjoy the close-ups. Thanks for stopping in today. I hope you're doing well. Come back again soon. Take care.